All right, excuse me. All right, I'm back. It's even yet another day. We had a massive storm last night, so I had to clean up limbs all morning. But on a good note, the second starter did come in, so I've got it. I've got to get it under there and get it put in. Yeah, so it's been a long day. Been picking up trees and limbs and stuff like that all day long. But yeah, this is great. Got this in. We'll get under there. And all right, so we had a massive storm here last night. Tornadoes all across here, the area, not here at my house. Limbs down. I mean, I had a ton, so I've been out there all morning cleaning up limbs. It's a late afternoon now, or mid-afternoon, I guess. Yeah, I'm finally getting back on the Corvette, but pray for the people around here. There's electric lines down everywhere, and it's a mess out there. But this is crazy. It's been a crazier weather-wise. It's not typical for Kentucky. Usually get 1 or 2 days of wind, and that's that. Anyway, the new starter came in, and I went and picked it up just now. So we'll get this put up underneath here and see if this one fits. It should, though. It's the right one. I checked it this time. I told the guy several times it was manual transmission. I don't know. I guess he just figured that's the one they had. That's one he's going to sell me. So anyway, got the right one. We'll get it put in here. All right, let me get busy. All right, we have a new starter in. Looks pretty good. I'll probably come out here and zip tie these wires up a little bit to get them back underneath that thing again, or zip tie them to that cable anyway, so they're out of the way so they don't hit that exhaust. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. So I'll do that, but I'm gonna put the battery on and see if she runs first though. Make sure we're good. All right. Hopefully we are, and then we can get on to the power steering controller, get that done. That'd be great. All right. Alright, so it hadn't been starting a bit. Let me get some feel in her. Alright, knowing the truth. All this time it was a starter. Whatever. Alright, so let's get going on the controller, the power steering controller. Oh wow, the rod's already out. Wow, that didn't take long. Okay, so we need to go counterclockwise until she starts going in. I know it scared me last time. It just all of a sudden, there it goes. Whee! I'm gonna go let it go in just a bit so I don't have to pull it or push it. And then we're gonna go the other way till it just starts moving the other way. There it goes. And then I'm gonna go back. It says go back a half turn. So let's see, we're here. We'll go to there. Oh, no, that's too far. That's pulling it in. That can't be right. Go back our half turn. Just starts moving. And we're not going to go a half turn because I won't balance. I should be able to pull it. Yeah, push. Oh yeah, there you go. It should stay. So that's got to be pretty dang close. So I'm going to get her hooked up now, and we'll go from there on that. Pretty cool. Yeah, this one I just read these instructions here from Zip Corvette, and it's 1/10 of a turn, not a half turn like the other one. So that makes sense. So she's set. So now we'll just have to put it on and we'll go lock to lock just to make sure we got fluid, and we'll check the fluid real quick too, and then we should be good to go. We'll get her. Alright, so that steering seems fine. When I shut it off, I'll check that one more time. I think I'm going to try to time it out a little bit just to get that thing running as smooth as possible. It's nice and warm now, or it's getting warm, I can feel it. So let me time that out and we'll go from there. All right, so that seems good. Everything looks good. I am going to put a timing light on this and adjust it just a little more, but she seems to be doing okay. Seems to be doing okay. So that's good news. So I think I'm going to time it out just a little bit, and then we'll get working on them back brakes again one more time just to try to get that situated. And I think we're in good shape. We're in pretty good shape. So two major things, man. That starter really threw me off. Obviously it was the starter. That thing starts like a champ now. No worries. So, all right, well, let me get the time belt on here. I'll work on that for a bit, and then we'll go from there. All right, we got her timed out. That's what she's supposed to sound like. I still didn't get this any straighter. I mean, it still cooks back tight against that wall. Driving me nuts. But, hey. Sounds great. So great, that starter was the problem. Great that we got our steering set now with our new pump. Hopefully it's not leaking yet. It's not leaking, thank goodness. So yeah, no leaks down there. So now it's just a matter of getting these brakes bled out. I'll get this air cleaner on here. Hopefully it fits with that larger distributor. I think it will. I guess you'll find out in a second. Why would that fit? Ridiculous. All right, well, I'll have to find one to fit. Wow. All right, so I'll probably need to get a smaller air cleaner for it. That sucks. That sucks. I could modify this, just cut it here a little bit. It would still stay sealed on the inside. You can smash that rubber in a little bit. Daggone. Daggone, daggone. And there's no room to go higher. It's got to stay tucked down there like that. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll cut this a little bit here just to make this work for now. And then get it fitted in around that distributor. My goodness. You'd think that they would have said, hey, you need a different air cleaner. It won't fit in there like that. I mean, it's so close to fitting. It just needs a little more room. So really, it's just that right there. So if I cut this in like this, give it room so I can turn it, you know, as I need to. I'll find a straight spot right there somewhere. Just nick that out of there, I guess. Daggone. It's always something with this, isn't it? I'll read their website and then maybe order whatever they recommend, because I'm sure they know this problem exists. In the meantime, we'll modify and get it on there. All right. Well, that sucks. She died. But I cut it off a little bit. Now I'm just going to get a grinder wheel on here. I'm going to grind that down just to smooth it out. All right, that'll do us. We'll clear for now. That seal will still seal on this, so it's not going to bleed dirt or anything like that. It's just sucks that I have to cut something that's made for the car, you know. But that distributor's not, so there you go. All right, there's probably gonna be a delay there. I just wanted to clean it up real good. I didn't want any of those. There's still just a little bit more. I didn't want any of those little metal shavings getting in that in the engine, so wanted to clean it up real good. But I filed it down to make it nice and smooth. So I'll hit it with some Rust-Oleum if this works out well. All right. Oh yeah, so that fits like a dream. Nice and clears it good over there. So it'll just be a matter of pushing the filter in a little bit there. Yeah, see, the filter doesn't even notice it. All right, that's good. All right, make sure she's on there nice and tight. We'll get our little wing nut. Don't you hate it? I just set that down. I had to go find it. All right, that's nice and snug. Very good. All right, so that's great. She's really coming together. So I'm going to get on these brakes one more time. You know, these brakes are giving me fits. You know, it's one of those things too. I think as I use them, they're gonna be better. But you know, get fluid back there and whatever. But the fronts are good and tight, no air. But the backs are still getting a little bit of air. And I've tightened stuff and tightened stuff and tightened stuff, and I keep doing it. I don't see any leaks, so that's a good thing. But you know, a pinhole could cause that, right? So I'm gonna have to find out where that air is coming from. But she will stop because they got the front brakes on it. But yeah, I need to get those tightened up. So I'm gonna try that. Try bleeding those one more time, and then I think I'm going to put the tires on and back her out of the garage and run her just a little bit. See what happens. So it's a good position to be in. I think everything's nice and tight now. So I'm glad it happened now, not during the wedding. The starter going out, because I mean, if it was that close, right? All right, so I got the wheels back on. I got her down jacked. I think we're ready for our first move. I don't want to say drive, but we'll move it out of here and double check some of the things like the brakes and everything like that. I know that they're still a little low. I know the emergency brakes still need to be adjusted, but here we go. thanks EPS too, because she's out here. So. Pressure's good. Temperature's definitely good. I still gotta hook up the speedometer and the tachometer. Second gear probably should be in first, but yep. She does just fine. Yeah, I gotta get gas. It's already gas gauge just dropped. First run. Huh? First run, I made it to the end of the street.
Oh, well, good. I couldn't believe you had an hour ready.
Yeah, got the starter in, battery in, and the steering controller, which blew apart. I got it all together today. So,
nice.
First run. See you, buddy. Good Lord, I wouldn't want to go much faster. Ain't through all the gears. The steering's terrible. They said it was though. I mean, they say it is. All right, well, that was about as awesome as you can get. I am so stoked. Again, not perfect, lots of things still to do, but just to have her out there running down the street even, it just made my heart do good. Yeah, she's totally dirty, and I get that. We'll get her cleaned up. Front is still pulling to the right, so we'll work on that a little more later. What else? Suspension's still settling in. Tires, I'm not sure what I'm going to do, whether I'm going to put new tires on her or not right now. I mean, I've spent so much money lately, it's ridiculous. I'm bleeding money. I definitely am going to clean her up, rinse her off, all that stuff. We'll definitely get her buffed and shining up. I got new trim rings for the wheels and all that stuff, and we'll get all that stuff done. That's not a big deal. I'll spend that last week before the wedding getting that done. The hood latch and all that stuff, I have the actual latches, but I don't want to put them on there until I get the hood pull. But that's on its way. Yeah, I don't know. I'm stoked. What a good position to be in, huh? So I'm just going to play around. I'll probably run around a little more, whatever, and just figure things out with it. But man, is that fun or what? All right.